Now that we got rid of the probably the most annoying boss in this game, we can continue. Yeah, that Garuda boss is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, in the last episode, we took down Garuda, and we also met with Doga, which is this southern continent right here. Yeah, you want to do this so that you can, it grants you access so you can go underwater, which we need to do for a few things. On that western continent, if you see that southern tip, that's actually where we need to go, story-wise, the Temple of Time. But at my levels, I'm not going to go there because I don't even think I could survive a back attack in there. They like to spam lightning. Those it's just one specific enemy, but then they also have like behemoths in there and like an air dragon. If we take care of this first, the enemies here are pretty tough, but you get a lot of experience. In fact, you get a lot more experience than the enemies in the Temple of Time, which doesn't really make any sense. Because the enemies in Temple of Time are actually tougher. I want to purposely get into a battle here just to show you. I'm curious what they have to steal. Do I have you equipped with anything? That I do. Are you on the... Damn, you're in the back row. Oh. You know my lucky heart, I'm gonna be putting this to use. Even the enemies out here give decent experience. You can actually fight enemies here in groups of 3, but as you can see, they do hit pretty hard. But they don't have a whole lot of HP. I still want to see if I can steal from you, so... Let me see, what do you have? Alright, defend. A high potion, really? I was expecting... Oh, they only have 1100 experience. But as you can see, they do hit hard, which is really annoying. And just to prevent that from killing me, because as you can see, that does like 300. Increase my defense by a little bit. And don't worry about your thief or knight. We're gonna get some really awesome weapons and equipment in this upcoming dungeon. Finally get Luna doing quite a bit of damage. I have both of you in the front row. I'm gonna keep her free in the back row. Just throw a few some items because I don't even want to deal with. They hit pretty hard in this area, so just keep that in mind. Make a separate save file. I need all of these. 5. Alright, there we go. Keep the first 5. Because I have plenty of ideas of stuff that I want to do, and some of those are like right before bosses, so I can use for future videos. Alright, the Sunken Cave. Again, just be warned if you come here early. The enemies hit pretty damn hard. But you get a lot of experience, so if you can just hold out a few battles, you'll be fine. Alright, let's focus all of our attacks on the middle one. Let's see, Antarctic Wind, Bomb Arm, Bomb Fragment. I don't have any lightning base, which is unfortunate because I think they're weak to lightning. Going to... Should be increasing my defense, but... At this point I want to reduce their number, so... Look at that, 2,000. Even with the stuff that I have on now, oof, he could one-shot them. And so can repeat it with a bomb fragment. Which is crazy, because that does level 2 fire rod, but look at that damage. The Scholar is pretty amazing. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna take this chance to see what he's weak to, and also... Let me see what you got, pal. I want to see what you have to steal. Go ahead and increase your defense. Failed to steal. Of course. They don't have a lot of HP, but as you can see, they have that, which is really annoying. And it sucks that I don't have access to a Apollo Harp yet. You really have to wait till the end of the game for that, which... I mean, I guess I knew what they were doing because that Apollo Harp is ridiculous. It literally lowers your, or increases your magic defense, so... What am I looking for? Dream Harp. Go ahead and heal up. Come on, I'm gonna sit here until I find out what you have to steal. Arctic Wind. So, yeah, I definitely want to keep one of these guys alive and steal. Or keep her alive, but let me see. Attack, defend, study. Yep, you already have the Dream Harp on. Perfect. Going to heal some of that. Okay, very random as you can see. 1900, 1000. I don't know. All I know is we're getting some better stuff for the Knight and Thief. Actually, I kind of want to speed run through this dungeon. At least the first half. On my way back, I'm not really that concerned. I'm not going to teleport myself out of this dungeon because I need all the experience I can get, and they give quite a lot in here. Look at that. She still hasn't learned level 3 magic, but she will eventually. Yeah, because until I get equipment, but the fact that you can still Arctic wins from this just means I want to spend as much time as here as possible. Alright, you two focus on the same, just in case he doesn't kill. You attack one on the top. Oh, I did forget, I had Lucky Heart when I attacked with Lunith that first time. That's probably why the damage was so different. Palm Fragment. Look at that. And I don't care about those, so I'm going to be using all of those here. I'm at the point now where I should be using level 3 elemental spells like Arctic Wind, Bomb Arm, Heavenly Wrath. In fact, you can steal some from her, and I can show you where you can get like the other ones. You see Defend, Study. And since I'm stealing, why don't I keep my HP up? Arctic Wind. Alright, nice, we got it on the first try. See, just in case you don't kill him. Because, again, that thing is kind of random. In fact, I don't want to even bother. I'd rather just keep healing. It's one enemy, so I don't have to increase my attack. Oh, I forgot, she only had like 900 HP or something left. Forgot that arc already hit her. But I forgot to mention, look at that, 3600 experience. I mainly want my characters to get to like 31, 32. What is that, 4 or 5 levels? Because they'll get like 1000 hit points, and that's when I feel comfortable with the Temple of Time. I can completely still get screwed over in there if I get back attack, but well, it depends on what enemy. There's only really one enemy to worry about in there. Damn it. Oh. I mean, I'm not gonna get to the good stuff until the next room, so if you have a warrior, there's some good stuff in here in this one room, but oh well. Or a Viking. Are you two focus on her, on Fragment on you? Where's my Lucky Heart? Go ahead and increase our attack. Alright, I guess I'm getting pretty lucky because they can definitely go before you go, and when it's all 3 of them, that's pretty problematic because you can see that level 2 kind of hurts, like if she were a single target. But I want to steal. I'm gonna get... Okay, I have 3 of them. And that thing does insane damage, so I want to stock up on a lot of those. I study... What was I gonna do? Let me heal up. I wouldn't need 2 alive, but yeah, I'm done. In fact, I probably should be doing that because that's a lot faster. Alright, weakness, lightning. Alright, so he's gonna spam your level 2 elemental spells. That's lovely. Go ahead and heal up. 568. Can you one-shot her, Arc? No, you can't. Of course not. Yeah, it's about time we get some better equipment on you, Arc. It's time for ancient swords and defenders. Ooh, especially as defenders. I mean, that's like 2 episodes later, but that's +5 vitality, so I end up giving them 2 of those until I get like Ragnarok and Excalibur. Alright, heal my wounds. Alright, I want to come up here first. Let's see. Chakra, perfect. Oh, this is one of the 2 things you'll pick up for your thief in terms of weapons. And look at that. No, I only want 1 boomerang on. In fact, later on, I don't even really like the boomerangs because I'm not entirely sure how they work, but I think you probably get less hits with these. Let's see. Well, that increased our attack by 10, and then we're gonna pick up air knife real soon, which increases your attack by a lot more than that. I think there's that dual Haken or dual tomahawk. That's really strong. I think that's like attack 70 or something. Alright, let me do things differently this time. You defend, in case I end up taking a lot of damage. Make sure you throw in the bomb fragment at the Arctic Wind. That's completely overkill. What am I doing? No point in increasing my attack if no one's attacking. Go ahead and increase your defense because I am going to leave 2 alive. I want to stock up on these items. And surprisingly, this is the only enemy I fought here. You can actually fight, there's a lot of stuff to fight here, but I keep fighting the same enemy. Which I guess I'm okay with because if she has Arctic Winds, then... Alright, you steal from you defend, you take out this one. I'm running low on those. Dream Arc. I mean, I don't care about the level 2 one. I'm gonna waste all of them here. At this point, I want the level 3 ones, because they can do a lot of damage. Arctic Wind. I did like 4,000 to Garuda with that, and he wasn't even weak to fire, so... Yeah, those level 3 ones are awesome. I wasn't paying attention. Did I steal 2 of those? Yeah, if I have 6, I already stole 2 of them, so... And considering that you didn't take them out that one time... Well, I wasn't seeing enemies. I didn't increase my attack, I believe. Also got that chakram or whatever it's called, so... I'll be doing even more damage. Yeah, good fight. Everybody increased their job level. I'm probably at the point where my job level is pretty decent. Let me see. No, I'm pretty sure that's the way to go. Damn it. We explore the top. Alright, so it looks like the... No, that was... Oof, you gotta caught that. Looks like the game is only gonna show me these enemies right now, but oh well. Defend... Where's your... There we go, bomb fragments. Increase my defense. Although it seems they like to spam Blizzara, so... Oh. Arctic Wind. In fact, they're not that much of a threat. I should just steal all 3 of them. In fact, from now on, I'm gonna do that. They don't like to single target you. They always seem to do Blizzara on all, which I'm not worried about. Bomb fragment. Go ahead and heal up. I see, if you notice these numbers, they keep climbing higher and higher. I think that's based on the job level, but... Alright, 2 Arctic Winds. And time to take out the last one. Yikes. Let me see. Let me just keep healing up. No need to sing my lucky harp. Yeah, they definitely do hit hard. But yeah, this is really where the game starts to get pretty interesting because you can kind of do things in the order you want. In fact, I can go fight Odin right now if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that quite yet, but I am gonna go in there because and fight the enemies because there's a lot of good stuff you can steal. In fact, unless I'm mistaken, I think you can steal all the level 3 elemental items. I know for a fact you saw Arctic Winds, and I think you could steal bomb arms. I'm pretty sure you can steal stuff like Heavenly Rafts as well. That is crazy. This is like my 10th encounter, and it's always been these sea witches. You can definitely find other enemies here, but the game said fuck that. Let me see, Midhura Heart. Because I am curious what the other ones have to steal. I kind of forgot. Alright, I could potentially get trolled here, so... Alright, perfect. Slow on the first try, which is what I want, because as you can see, I do not want 3 of them alive at once. Alright, you steal, you defend, you take out my last bomb fragment. I think I still have some Antarctic Winds. I also have leveled up a bit, so might throw a repeat in the front row for more damage. I know they're weak to lightning, so I'll attack him with that Book of Lightning. Oh, of course he failed to steal. Damn it. Alright, let's try this again. Steal the damn item. I could increase my defense, but and it's also kind of based on your oh nice. Okay, this is kind of bad. Yep, I saw that coming. Whoops, from a mile away. Alright, before I try to bring you back to life. Antarctic wins. No, no. I don't know which one it is, but I'm taking my revenge on you. In fact, I just realized right now, if you're gonna be stealing, there's no point in keeping your character in the front row. So here's just taking unnecessary damage. That was completely unavoidable, or completely avoidable. Oh. Alright, get him out of here, or her. Yeah, they seem to take half damage from ice. That's unfortunate. I can't one-shot him with my Scholar. Alright, so the only way you're gonna kill him is if you do magic, because I'm gonna have you defending. Defend. Still have a lot of bomb arms. Look at that, 10 Arctic wins. Alright, you cast Phoenix Down, Lunif. Not cast, it's not a magic spell. Not that. That'd be cool if he had like just one more heart that brings people back to life, but that would have been just too broken. Damn. He said, fuck that. How many Phoenix Downs do I have? See, stuff like this I hate, and I'm pretty petty, so like, I'm gonna sit here and I don't want to burn through all my Phoenix Downs though. Oh, I don't even know what I did with Rafia. Damn. Did I use the Phoenix Down? Okay, yeah. Alright, really good magic defense. She was able to take that pretty well. Alright, you defend. Alright, there's not much I could... Hopefully I could just take my turn before she does. Oh shit, I didn't steal. Oh, well, I'm not suited for that. Let me get out of this fight. Hey, look at that. I wonder if she was the one that took him out, because that was perfect revenge. You wouldn't have gained a level. Alright, considering that Antarctic winds don't, take, you know what, I can steal, I think I'm done for stealing for now. Or if I'm gonna steal, it's only like one enemy alive. Because I can steal those items somewhere else, and I'm gonna keep leveling up quite a bit in here, so... Yeah, you know what, I'm not worried about that. In fact, I haven't even made it to the final room. This is ridiculous. Tiger Claws, that's for your monk. Alright, finally. In fact, this is the enemy I want to fight the most. Because they give the most experience. Or Aegir. Those sea witches gave like 32 experience. And finally, it's about time I fought something else. I kept fighting those damn witches. Did I change her in the front row? It looks like she's already in the front row. And that's why, look at that damage. Of course, you can't one-shot him. The knight may seem a bit sucky, but the fact that he can take hits pretty well for your enemies that are weak, and you'll get him doing high damage eventually. Just wait till I get my Excalibur and Ragnarok. Alright, steal. What do you have to steal, buddy? You can pretty much guess that everything here is weak to lightning. Now it only makes sense. Nothing but water and aquatic fiends here. Yeah, I said fiends. I'm thinking of Final Fantasy X. Alright, you have to chill out on that. Yeah, weak to lightning. Alright, man, what the hell? Just, cough up what you have to steal already. I swear, that's like the one thing about Final Fantasy that really annoys me. And, Final Fantasy IX was the most egregious. Where you can just never steal stuff. Alright, he still takes a lot of damage. I'm ready to upgrade his equipment. We need to hurry up and get to the final room. In fact, if you're finding yourself struggling with these enemies, just make a beeline for the next room. Don't even worry about fighting, because you'll get really good stuff. Alright, you know what? No, I don't think a dagger will serve me much use. Let's just go ahead and get this guy out of here. And Lunif was able to one-shot him. Look at that, 4,200 experience, so definitely want to spend your time. Hey, look at that, I got Arctic Wind. Alright, let me heal up. I have to be careful because there's 4 monsters in a trap. And one of them is your blood sword is useless against him. In fact, it's the complete opposite. Instead of healing, it's gonna hurt you. But played a lot of Final Fantasy, so I know what that enemy. I can take a hint when I read the name. Anything that's like zombified. Hell yeah! You attacked the one enemy I wanted with magic attack. He has the highest magic defense. Alright, so you steal from him, and you guys focus on taking him out. No. If Rafia gets enough hits, you might just one-shot him. Alright, I'm glad you were able to steal before she went. Yeah, look at that, 2,000 damage. Remember those bugs do elemental damage, and we got the upgraded ones, and she's doing lightning, so... Too lazy to change my heart. Not really needed. As you can see, it's doing 100 now, which still seems kind of low, but I mean, just keep in mind that that's instant. That's always going to go before the enemy goes, and it's only going to climb higher and higher as you level up, and your job level levels up as well. Let me see. Alright, they're getting kind of ridiculous with the encounter rate, but at this point, that should be at a decent level. I'm probably going to teleport out of here. But, Otter Shroom. Let me see. So, yeah, everybody attack. I'll focus on stealing afterwards. Yeah, you could fight these guys a lot earlier. I'm surprised I'm just now countering them. But the enemies here actually don't have a lot of experience, so if you have decent attackers, there's not much to worry about. Do hit hard, but that's about it. There's actually like 2 fish enemies that I think you only find in the first room. In fact, the first room has a battle formation where you only fight 2 enemies, so... Let me see. You can still fight 3 enemies in the first room, but within the first room, maybe even the second room, you can fight 2 enemies. Let me see. What am I doing? Steal. No. Steal, defend. I got plenty of high potions. And, because I have a... Keep watching target Rafia. Just watch this. Oh, it looks like everything has Arctic Winds here. And how did I forget that simple detail? Yeah, you see, this is why the Scholar is just the best job in this game, seriously. I completely forgot that when you use items on her, everything is doubled. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have ethers, so the only thing that really is doubled is your potion, high potion, and your, basically your damage output items. This is probably double fight as well. 14 Arctic Winds. But yeah, as you can see, the high potion just did 1,000, so... If you're gonna toss a high potion of anybody, let it be Rafia. What did I do with Luna Fanart? Oh yeah, I'm attacking, okay. Now, that's not gonna work on the menu, of course. Pretty sure. Let me see. Because it has to be Rafia specifically that's doing it. Alright, and you can start to see the difference in HP. Like, look at Arc and look at Rafia. It's damn near 100. Vitality 30. Vitality 15. It's one of the only drawbacks to the Scholar. When I get to the end game and I'm grinding in Bahamut's Cave, I'm not gonna even bother grinding with the Scholar. Because her job level will be 99 by then, and as you can see, that Vitality is a problem. She's already like 100 HP different. It's gonna be like 500 probably at the end of the game. Because that Vitality is a big deal. Alright, everybody attack. And you lucky Arc. And yeah, this is definitely the enemy I want to fight. You have a lot of experience. Damn. Yeah, just wait till I get the air knife. Alright, let's see. No, no, no. Steal. Defend. Study. Did I even take any damage? Alright, I am curious. What is this gonna do? Since I have a free turn. I mean, it does percentage of their health, and they already have very low health to begin with. Alright. Buddy. Heal up. And that's why I had somebody else attack. Or if you can't do 3-3-3, you're off the team. Oh, there we go, 624. Luna gains a level. And perfect. This is setting me up so that I'm actually ready for the Temple of Time, because trying to go to the Temple of Time with like 700 HP just does not sound like a good time. In fact, I think the game doesn't always tell you where to go. I think the game would expect you to just grind a lot. In fact, since you don't know like where you're going and stuff like that, you would be leveling up. The game expects you to just kind of fight a lot of battles off screen. In fact, I can have Luna doing close to like 9,000 if I had my air knife, because these guys are weak to wind, and when enemies are weak to something, this game just exploits it. I don't know how the damage calculator works in this game, but it's pretty insane. In fact, I'm not gonna use a level 2 magic. No, 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 I don't know. There's no point in that. Go ahead and increase our attack. Where is it? And don't tell me these guys have Arctic winds. I doubt these guys are gonna have Raven's Yawns, but alright, they have pretty low defense. Glad Arc didn't one-shot them. Alright, before we do anything else, steal, defend, study. Yeah, no. There we go. Alright, what you got to steal, pal? High potion. You know what? That just sucks. And it seems this game, I think only has one win item, and it's Era God. I don't remember if there's an Era, but oh well. Attack. Go on, man. Yeah, just keep healing. Less potions to burn. Alright, where's that damn air knife? Yeah, you get less experience than the others, you have nothing good to steal. I mean, high potion is entirely bad. Ancient sword. Alright, you know what? No. No, no. I'll just wait. I was gonna replace the blood sword, but until I get to that fight, there's no point. Look at that, attack 80. The only thing is, just still waiting on his jaw level to go up a bit more. In fact, his would have been like 30 or probably even 40 now. If it wasn't for that damn Dragoon section. Alright, 86, look at that. He's gonna be maxing out real soon. In fact, I don't know, I don't like using jobs that are already level 99, so. Let me see. As soon as he gets to 99, I'll probably change into a black belt. I mean, I don't have a black belt yet, but eventually. Or, no, actually, I think I'll turn him into a Viking, because I need someone to fill out my Viking, might as well be you. No point in having the Viking and the Knight the same character, because I think the Viking also has good vitality, so. Wait, let me see. Or decent vitality, I should say. 86, 20, 55, 35. I thought my Scholar was a bit higher, but we still have a lot to go, so. Cognitone, that's pretty damn strong, I think. Alright, take this off, because that's probably why I'm not doing as much damage. Look at that. I'm not concerned with, fire or ice. I definitely want lightning, because as you can see, they're weak to lightning, and 78 attack power. Look at that. Diamond Helm. The air knife isn't over until there. Metal Knuckles. Good for your monk. Alright, Diamond Helmet, Diamond Shield. Alright, even though the Feather Hag is really good magic defense, I can't really beat this. Look at that, defense 21. Your knight, I want you to prioritize defense. The only time that'll be an exception is the ribbon. Let me see. Oh, you guys suck. In fact, you guys have nothing to steal, so I just want you guys out of here. Where's my... There it is. Auto battle. So yeah, just this is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but I'd recommend it because try to go to the temple time with the levels I have, you might get your ass handed to you, so I'll definitely be careful. I mean, people like Angus and Rapio will probably be fine because they have really high magic defense, but you get into a battle, there's a horrible battle formation where it's like these 3 dog-looking enemies with wings, I don't know. They can all cast lightning and just destroy you. Alright, what the hell? This encounter rate is stupid. Come on. Damn. Look at that, it's like Lunif is, no, I want you attacking. Why are you studying? Damn, auto battle. Alright, you know, I think the 2 of y'all could take this. I don't need arc attacking. If you're not gonna kill something, don't even attack. Look at that, 15 hits, 2,500 damage. Oh, that job, the versatility of that job is insane. Alright, I think Archie's hit 1,000. Not 1,000, then pretty damn close to it. Alright, the game is just trolling me. But as you can see, those are those 2 enemies that... do I even want to bother stealing from these? I guess why not? Yeah, look, he had 1,000 HP. Fia, you still got like 2 levels before that happens. Yeah, Arctic Wind, I figured. Damn. Alright, I guess I'll steal from him next time. You know what? Just defend. I already have my dream arc. I thought I had my lucky arc. Look at that, Rafia just one-shotting enemies. Lunif gains a level, 2,600 experience, so again, if you're fighting enemies pretty tough, just fight them first. And there it is, this is the main reason why I came here. Alright, yeah, time for this poison dagger to say goodbye. Look at that. Deals wind damage, so pretty much any flying enemy is gonna get eviscerated by this. So look at that, attack 139, but it actually makes a difference because I have it on a character that has a level 87 jaw level, so yeah, if I run into one of those flying enemies again, it's on. Diamond Mill, a lucky harp so you don't have to buy one, but I like to use it, so I'm not waiting that long. Alright, it's about time we got rid of that useless knight armor. Look at that, defense 74. Should be some diamond gloves in here. Hey, that's different, but alright, I can't remember if these are, let me see. Vitality, I think stuff like this increases your vitality, so I want to put this on. 23, 57. 23, 57. Alright, so I didn't increase my vitality. Oops, excuse me, I don't know if you heard that cough. Seem a bit congested. Vitality 23, magic defense 60, so my magic defense went up by 3. I don't think people like you can equip these rune bracers. No, you can't. Oh well. Alright, there's still 4 chests here. Well, actually more. There's these 3 as well. How could I forget? Elixir. Yeah, there goes the diamond gloves. I was gonna say, because I know they give you a full diamond set. 76, and then we also have this diamond shield, wherever it is. In fact, the arc doesn't really do that much damage. I low-key am just tempted to put shields on them. The only thing is in like the Temple of Time, they have stuff like those crabs that like to spam magic, so not crabs, those dog-like enemies. Or you know what? I've been here long enough. Started seeing these same enemies. Alright, look at that. They won't reach anything. He's already doing 4,500. But I can't pass up on a chance to steal this. You know me. Especially in the late game where the enemies, some of the enemies are really annoying. I don't even want to bother with them. Alright, come on. I'm ready to get out of here. Perfect. Damn. Alright, I forgot. These people hit that damn hard. Alright, come on, man. You're just wasting my time at this point. Phoenix down. Critical on somebody with low defense in the front row. That's fantastic. Alright, no matter what I say, he is not going to take effect to that. Alright, I can't remember. Do you have magic? Because if you do, that's going to make this really annoying. You tried. Alright, let's see. Enemies in this game are so cheap. They always want to attack the person who's down. Alright, this is an instance where you don't want to do Dream Harp. Because what might end up happening is you heal, you take Rafia out of the yellow status, and then he hits and kills her. That knight defending people only works when they're in yellow, so keep that in mind. And I should heal. What am I doing? Phoenix down. You know what? All these high potions, I don't know why I'm not using them. Alright, there's some annoying encounters in here. In fact, you know what? Rafia and Lumnif are more than enough. Where is it? Look at that diamond shield. Look at his defense at this point. Oh, come on, I can't get it to 100. Well, I can. One of these has a Naga shield. Defense 99. That's insane. And normally I would attack with her, but some of these enemies are annoying. I don't even want to. Oh, perfect. And remember, you can change your equipment. This is that enemy. If you attack this guy with a blood sword, I'm pretty sure you're gonna end up. Yeah, it's a zombie dragon, so absorbs life, but he has no life, so you're gonna end up damaging yourself. Attack. Defense 9. Yeah, take this heroic shield off. Look at that, 106. 106 defense at this point. He's just a complete tank. Should've threw him in the back row. But oh well. Alright, you're not surviving very long. In fact, I had plenty of these. Kinda odd to increase my attack if only one person's attacking, but oh well. $4,000. I know this is gonna hurt. Look at that, 7,000. And you have a lot of health. Oh no, I forgot he hits twice. But you know what? I should have increased my defense, but I don't want to waste another one of these, no point. He doesn't have that much HP, or he shouldn't have, at least. My Dream Harp at. Because if it's Rafia again, then Ark should be able to defend for it. Ark's shallow was increased. And if you notice that, I think he did like, what, 400 or 500 to Rafia, but only like 100 something to Ark. In fact, put you in the back row. No reason to put you in the front row. Trident for your Dragoon. And ooh, unfortunate for you, you're a flying enemy. That sucks for you. No, I don't see the point in attacking with 2 shields. Alright, let's see. Why do I not have any wind items? That is so annoying. I want to be covered on all fronts. Oh, you know what? Probably should be singing defense, but I want to see what Lunif does. Look what this air knife does when you increase his attack. Oh damn. That did more than 9,000 probably. Because this game shows you 9,999, but in fact, in like 2 or 3 episodes I could find out. Let's see. Because this game does log that. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even take a single hit. Like, these items aren't really all that good, apart from the Aegis shield. Like, Reflect Nail, Trident, I don't care for those two. I don't even think the Trident is that good, but... Well, I guess at this point it is, but... Just look like those enemies that like to divide, which I don't even bother fighting. Yeah. You put you back in the front row. No, he's pretty weak. Able to one-shot him. Art gains a level. So does Orphea. Go ahead and put you in the front row. One more chest and I'm out of here. Let me see something. Oh wow. Try hammer for your Viking or... Yeah, Viking. Attack. Oh, these are these enemies that like to divide and they don't even give you that much experience. As you can see, the experience you get in here, these guys are not worth fighting, so don't even bother. See, it's Arctic Wind. I'm only fighting this guy because it's a force encounter. I want what's in that chest, but... Now, if you have a Dark Knight, that job truly shines this section of the game, because you're going to fight a lot of dividing enemies. And I like the Dark Knight a lot, but the thing is, 255 experience, look at that. Like, why even bother fighting them? Alright, I can teleport here, but I want one more battle because Lunif is close to leveling up, and that should put him at 1,000. So one more fight in here, and I'm gonna... Did I go repeat in the front row? That I did. Alright, let's see. Yeah, one more fight, so I can get Luna to level up. We defend, you know what, I've stolen enough Arctic ones for now. I'm gonna be stealing stuff like that off screen, so I want to have like 50 of them when I get to the final dungeon. Or at least like 15, 20 of each, because that final dungeon is, pretty sure you've heard horror stories about it, so I don't even have to talk much about it. It won't be as bad for us because we'll be well prepared, but that dungeon is ridiculous. And yeah, I think we were like level 26, 27 or something. We're like 700 HP. We're all level 32 now, 1,000 HP. We're much more ready to take out that dungeon. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. No, I think I saw my auto shroom, damn it. Where the hell's my auto shroom? Oh, I only had one of them, I think, and I ended up using it. And the funny thing is, oh, you know what? Oh, wow. Alright, I'm pretty lazy. We're gonna get a lot of elixirs later. Look at that. Cura. She could already do Cura at this point. And she has pretty high magic, so that's gonna heal a lot. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. It's been long enough. But, yeah. That Temple of Time is gonna have to wait till the next episode, because that's a pretty lengthy ordeal. In fact, I should be running away from those fights, but no, I'm gonna... Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, I only gave you 10 save files. I mean, which is more than plenty, but there's a lot of stuff I want to do. But, oh well. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And on the next episode, we'll continue with the story and take on the Temple of Time. Yep. See you guys.